Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. You join us down at the Motorhome and Caravan Show at the NEC 2025. And we've set ourselves a challenge, haven't we?
We have today, and we've set ourselves a big challenge actually.
Yes. What it is, we're going to take an imaginary 30 grand and we're going to look for a caravan, awning and accessories for 30,000 for a family of 4, 2 adults and 2 children. Can we do it?
Let's find out.
So this is our first caravan that we'd like to take a look at. It's ideal for a young family, very lightweight, easy to tow. So we'll take a look inside, but it's the Bailey Discovery D44. So I'm sat in the Bailey Discovery D44. This is a really light and airy and bright modern caravan. It's ideal for a family of 4. You've got a main bed for mum and dad, and at the front here we've 2 lounge seats which can be either turned into a double bed or 2 single beds for the kids. So an ideal starter van, and it's very lightweight to tow. So next on our list of lightweight family 4-berth caravans is the Explorer XC Life. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I think this was the Explorer 304 originally, but it's had a revamp and I really do like it. And at the show at the moment, they're offering a motor mover free of charge. Let's go inside and have a look. Slightly different layout to the Bailey. We're looking at the Explorer's interior. It's very light, bright and airy, and it has this dinette. Now this dinette here will convert into a single bed, and above here we have another bunk which will pull down, making it bunk beds for the kids. At the front we have an L-shaped lounge, and that makes up into a double bed for mum and dad. So it's a perfect little starter van, this. It's very lightweight and it's reasonably priced. So this is the 2026 Sprite DB, and I personally think that this is probably one of the best young family vans that you can probably buy for 2026. It's a model and layout that's not been in circulation with Swift for quite a while now. We have a lounge for mum and dad to sleep in, makes up into a double bed. At the rear we've got a dinette, and also we've got a bunk above it so the kids can sleep at the back. The other thing I like about this is it's got a full-size bathroom. We're not stepping into the loo area and putting the shower over us. We're actually got a proper shower bed so we can wash the kids down and get them ready for bed. Straight out the shower, straight into bed, and mum and dad can come and relax in the front. And that I really do like. It's got a nice privacy curtain as well for the kids so that they can be shielded off. So mum and dad can relax and enjoy the rest of their evening. It's very well appointed and I really do like this, and I'm hoping soon to do a full review of it. So that is my choice out of the 3 that we've looked at today. So this is the first in the awning section that we wish to look at. Now this is not an awning. It is something in between, and we've looked at it on the channel before, but this is another version which James is going to explain in a moment. So I'll hand you over to James now and he's going to explain it now.
So what we have here is that a few years ago we launched the Sky inflatable canopy, which comes in a normal holdall bag, and you kind of have to set it up each time into your awning round.
Yeah.
But what we kind of experience is that people are going away for maybe like just shorter trips, or they're kind of touring a little bit, like night by night sort of thing, and they were looking about how we make that step of setting up your canopy a little bit quicker. And we've come up with the Skylink. So the Skylink is a inflatable canopy, but it's designed to actually stay in the awning rail on the vehicle during transit as well. And how we've done this is we've got a PVC bag at the top, which is a completely weather-type proof bag, super hard wearing and everything. And the canopy simply rolls out of the bag, and then you can inflate the canopy. So this tube will probably take, I don't know, 45, 60 seconds.
Yep.
And then we've got two guy lines just off the front, which you secure and tension the canopy out, and then just you secure the base of it as well. So this now is an inflatable canopy you can get set up in about 5 minutes.
I mean, the thing I like about it, what makes this canopy so versatile, is the fact that we've got the front and the side panels.
Exactly. So the canopy is standard. It comes as an open canopy. We do that for like £425 for the 400. And then there's also, for next year, for 2026, we've brought out a smaller size one, a 330, which is suitable for kind of those smaller two-berth vans as well.
That's ideal.
Then there's a side panel set. Okay, so it comes as a pair. I believe that's £195, and then for the front panel on the 400 is £115. So then if it's a nice summer's day, brilliant, you just use it as a canopy.
Yep.
But if the weather turns a little bit challenging, as it can do when you're exploring,
Believe
we can
you
actually
me, it does.
just, create a bit more of an enclosure for the weekend there as well. So
I mean, this is going to be ideal. If you're new to caravanning, it's going to be quick and easy to set up, and also it's not going to take up much room and weight. So this one is perfect. Well, thank you very much, James. I appreciate that.
No worries. It was good to see you again.
Good to see you. So this is one item that I've been really interested in. I looked on the internet prior to coming, and it's by Westfield. So this young gentleman here is going to be explaining to me all about his Kari canopy cum awning.
So, how you doing, guys? As you can see here, what we've got is the Westfield Kari 400 sun canopy. So on the beading, your distance is 2.8 metres to connect to your vehicle. It is suitable for caravans and motorhomes. It's adjustable height between 235 and 260. As you can see, it's a single air beam, so it all blows up via the 1 point. And the unique thing with our sun canopy is what you've got in the roof is you've actually got 3 air beams that go from the front to the back of the caravan. So one on each side and one in the middle. What that does is it makes it really strong and sturdy, so it's not just a sun canopy, it can also deal with the weather and the other elements as well. It's an R300 denier cotton touch material, so it's an extremely high quality material that's thread dyed in the factory before it's woven, so you won't notice any fading over the years or anything. As standard, it comes with just a sun canopy, but it's really flexible in the fact that you can add front and side options on there. So here we're displaying the front, which is all mesh. So in summer conditions, you can have the airflow through and you're not going to get issues with bugs and stuff. But there's also another front option, which is just window panels, which has got the blinds. So if you are going to be kind of using it in the wetter, colder months, you've got that options where it's going to be nice and toasty in there as well. The sides come in a pair and they're priced at £159. The mesh front is £105 or £115 with the windows, and the canopy itself is £465. I'm from Caravan Stuff for You. This is available there, so if you've got any more questions, want to come and have a look at it, feel free to pop down and see us. We're down in Malvern. Hope that explains it all for you.
So naturally we're going to want a TV and some internet. So I've popped in to see Chris at Falcon. Hi Chris.
Hi Phil, how are you? Okay.
I've got 30 grand to spend, and we need
spend it all here.
We need a television and some form of internet.
Okay.
What would you recommend for my 30 grand?
Is this for a new caravan?
It's going to be a new caravan.
So we don't want to drill any holes?
No, we're not drilling any holes.
Okay.
It's going to be a brand new caravan, so no holes, just internet and a television.
Okay, so is this what? Is it for a family?
A family of 4.
Family of 4?
A young family of 4.
I've got something for your family of 4. Ready?
Wonderful.
Okay, so super. Of course, when we're going to the countryside, we want to watch smart TV, keep those kids happy. Unfortunately, nowadays, it is critical. It's internet. Yeah, they're not connected. They're disconnected. They're not happy. So we want a great holiday. So internet, of course, is an important thing. If you've got a new caravan, you don't want to be drilling any holes. Warranty, a lot of these caravans are coming with a 10-year warranty for water ingress, so minimal disruption. This little chappy over here is the Falcon 4G combo. Now, Phil's had a look at this before. He uses it day to day. We do ourselves. But Phil's got the version 2, and we upgraded to the version 3. This fella over here basically is a boosted internet system, because when we're going to go to the countryside, signal is going to deteriorate. We've all experienced that time trying to make a phone call. We've got you, we've lost you, then we go in the caravan, it's completely gone. So this system will give you boosted connectivity. It does require a SIM card. We can take Dad's SIM card and pop it in there, or we can get a SIM card from the supermarket, or we can get one online. Once you've got your SIM, once you've got it powered, now you've got boosted internet, now you've got connectivity. You can connect up to 10 devices with this. So now we've got the kids happy, their devices are working, we've got Netflix working, cold weather, problem solved. Now, moving to the televisions, because that's what we're going to need. We've got a full range of smart televisions over here, but the most popular one's probably going to be the 22-inch TV. The 22-inch TV, it's a WebOS TV. It's a Falcon 12 volt, so if you're camping without electricity, it'll still work on battery power. It will work on mains power as well. It also has standard television, so if you've got a standard TV aerial, it will work with that, or a satellite dish. But of course, working with the 4G combo, we're going to be watching our favourite movies with Netflix, Prime TV, iPlayer, and if you want to watch Death in Paradise and you missed it on Sunday, you can do catch up on Monday. So this complete package comes under £500. So that's the television, that's the internet, you plug and play, ready to go, no holes, no drilling, no worries, got your guarantee, and most important, if you've got no signal because you've run out of data, or you've got no signal for your TV aerial, built-in DVD player as well. So we've got a plan D for those cold, wet, windy days, keep the kids happy, wife happy, life happy. Life made easy by Falcon. Thank you.
Well, that was really tiring, wasn't it?
Very.
Very tiring. Yeah, absolutely exhausted. My feet are dropping off. But a very interesting experiment. The challenge was, can we buy a caravan for Berth for a family of 4 that can be towed by a reasonable standard normal car and come in under budget with all the accessories and an awning for 30 grand?
We did, and we tried to actually look at more reasonable price, because you can go from the basic of what you need up to some luxury items. So we thought we'll look at for this purpose.
Just a starter.
Just a starter, just as a family would be starting out. And I think
the caravans we chose were quite good.
They were.
Some interesting results though. I was quite surprised when we looked at it. Now, with the figures of the caravans, I'll mention it now because I don't want you shouting at the screen thinking we've got it wrong. But the prices were going to also include the £750 that they charge for delivery and PDI on them, which is, if you buy a new van, that's what you pay. So we're going to go through the figures first of all and tell you what the vans are, and then the actual accessories we've chosen, we've took an average because we didn't want to go high end or low end, so we took an average price and come up with it, and I'll break it down for you as well. So let me get my glasses on. So the first caravan we took a look at was the Bailey D44. Now this is an overall weight of 1,248 kilos, which is pretty good. It's pretty lightweight, that, and it's a 4-berth. Now, coming in with its actual 750 delivery, that sits at £22,249. The Explorer, this is weighs actually quite lightweight. Actually, this one is actually 1150 kilograms. But the price in this one is quite dear. Actually, I was surprised at this. It's with the delivery, it's £23,499. And then the final one we looked at, which was my favourite, and yes, I know I'm biased, was the Sprite 4DB, and the overall weight of that caravan is 1,263 kilograms. Now that sat with the delivery at 22,445. So with that, we then looked at all the figures for the items. Now, we took a look at a couple of Telters because we liked both of them. One was an awning and one was the Skylink 400, which is a canopy.
Because we was trying to look at what a young family would need, they would need an awning.
Yeah, definitely. And then we looked at the Westfield Carry. So we've took all them three prices and we've took an average for that, and we've called it £750 to make it fair to all three items, which I think's agreeable, don't you? I do anyway. Then Chris at Falcon with a TV and a 4G combo. He was doing an offer at the moment, £499, which I think is a really good price.
As a family now, and with some of the caravans not having aerials, you would need some way of being able to keep in contact, and also the kids with the devices.
Yeah, and that was for the 24-inch TV as well. So then we started to look at the accessories, and we went for the very basic things to get you going, because a lot of it, when you first start, you can bring from home, like bedding and things like that. You can bring items like that. But so what we went for was obviously security. So we went for a lock at £250 and a hitch lock. So that was the average price for both them, a hitch and a wheel lock. We averaged out the price for steps at £30. An Aquaroll and Wastemaster were £100 for both of them. Table and chairs, now there was so many, wasn't there?
Well, yes, because you could go for the very basic folding ones and to quite a reasonably priced table. I mean, you can get tables for...
You could get a table for home cheaper.
Yeah, but you could get one for £30. But also he said because of size, you'd have to look at the size of the family, what size of chairs.
Averaging on 4.
We had to go
so we went for £450 for that. Then toy mirrors, there was a plethora of toy mirrors. Now, we're not including the EM UK ones here because they don't sell them at the actual show. So we're going to say £70 for those. Then we went for a 25-metre electric hookup cable. We didn't bother wasting our time with a 10-metre. We just went for the biggest we could get, and we could pick that up for £40. Then a leisure battery, that averages out depending on what amp hour it is, but we've gone for £150 for a lead acid battery. An awning carpet at £50, and pots and pans and cutlery, we went for £120. So all in all, that sat, including all the awnings, at £2,500. So let's see who came out top. So if you add the 2,500 to each of these caravans, this is where we get. So in third place, we get the Explorer XT Lite, because with all that added together, it comes in at 25,990 quid. So a pound short of 26 grand. Then in second place was the Bailey, and that came in at 24,749. And last but not means least, we had the Swift, and that just beat the Bailey, 24,745. So 4 quid in it. So we were quite surprised actually. We thought, wow, for 25 grand, less than our 30 grand, you could pick all that up. So really, with that extra 5 grand, if you wanted to, you could spend it on other things like club, storage, etc., insurance. So really, you can do this for £30,000.
So we said, yeah, you could definitely do it.
Yep.
I mean, they said you can look at some treats, like I said,
yes.
Yeah, you could get a Joffrey Bear as your mascot.
Yep, you could.
You could even treat your pet.
Yep, you can treat your pets. So all in all, I think this was quite an interesting experiment. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. It's been very tiring making it, and our brains have been rattled adding all this up. But we do appreciate you turning up, watching the video. But thank you very much for watching. We do hope you'll join us again real soon. But in the meantime, bye for now.
Bye.